Well, good evening, one and all, on what is a grey, cloudy night, a night on which the weather actually may be set to get worse. There is rain in the forecast. Quite how heavy that rain turns out to be, we will see, but that is bound to have an impact of some sort on the dynamic of the football match. Conditions could be a factor. For now, the game, and an important one, is imminent. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Mali haven't been having the best of times recently. No points from the last 9 available.
Yeah, that grabbed my attention, Peter, and it is turning into an ugly stretch now. And believe me, a dressing room can become pretty depressing when performances with bad results are being dissected. Blame can get a little out of hand at times, and not every player reacts well to it. So I think they'll be praying they can stick together here and at least produce a solid opening to this game.
So that's got things underway. Joey Pelopessi. The Professor. Kevin Dix. And there's green grass ahead of him. Kevin Dix. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's a great ball. It's Tom Hay. They've scored!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Indonesia gain their reward with an early goal. And it's Traore. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Calvin Verdonk. Strong running down that left flank. Justin Hubner. Mali, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Romeny. It's the Professor. Now who's going to be first to this? Camboya shifted upfield. Goes to finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Doucouré. Traoré. Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Deftly away. Doucouré. Traoré. It's a loose ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's come back to the keeper. Played towards the other side. Haidara. Indonesia are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Now Zylstra. Searching pass he's played there. Romeny looking to get on the end of this. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Brilliantly cut out. Haidara. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that is... And a chance! Goal!
Marley, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Played out to the right. Traoré. Cleared without complication. Haidara. Aim forwards. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Kevin Dix. Indonesia going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Justin Hubner. Ricky Camboya. The Professor. It's the Professor. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Haidara. And it's Traore. And here's Haidara. And he's well positioned here. Kevin Dix. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Idzes. Risky Rido. Kevin Dix. Risky Rido. Kevin Dix. Rido, and the keeper's got it again. Pomhay. It's Mauro Zylstra. Ole Romeny. Could be danger here. It's Camboya. That's caused a worry or two.
Ricky Camboya certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Decore. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Camboya, who's set up one goal so far. The Donk goes on a charge down the left. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Haidara. And it's Traore. That is a brilliant interception. Ricky Camboya. Kevin Dix. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Risky Rido. Joey Pelopessi. Ricky Camboya. Risky Rido. Kevin Dix. Risky Rido.
If they're happy keeping possession, fair enough, Peter, but it isn't going to help them pose much of a threat by keeping it there.
Idzes. Risky Rido. Kevin Dix. Risky Rido. Kevin Dix. Kevin Dix. Gently done. Here comes the corner. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Doucouré. Moved on forwards. That has been knocked clear. Calvin Verdonk. Ricky Camboya. It's run loose here. Purring through the gears. It's Camboya. Sticks it away. Into the lead once more. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead. Traoré. Some good work on the right flank here. That is lovely. Good chance here. And they've got rid. Traoré. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Lovely, now then. Doucouré. Traoré. And that's aimed. There's the header! He scores!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
This is quite a... there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Camboya. Verdonk in acres of space out wide. And he's got his range wrong there. And it's played forward. Haidara, that has been cut short. And it's Traore. Indonesia coming off the back of a ruthless and comprehensive win. And that has been clubbed away. That pass has been well intercepted. Verdonk is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Idzes. Risky Rido. Kevin Dix. Joey Pelopessi. Idzes. Calvin Verdonk. Decent progress down the left. He's in plenty of space here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Traore. Calvin Verdonk. He's having a shot! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Haidara. Can he latch on to this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Kevin Dix. Joey Pelopessi. The Professor. Mauro Zylstra. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's Verdonk. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's Pelopessi. Camboya has found the net here, of course. It's Tom Hay! Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Clears it away. Oh, it's a great ball here. Moved on forwards. Haidara. And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he get onto this? Kevin Dix. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Pelopessi, forwards and with intent. Haidara. And it's Traore. Ducore. Mali have a free kick. Cleared away. Driving forward. He can run onto that. Goes for a shot! He's scored! And again they hit the front. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ricky Camboya really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Traore. Ducore. Out to the right. Can he latch on to this? Camboya gets good distance on it and claimed it back swiftly. Haidara. Traore. Showing good feet. Haidara. A chance to play it in. Ducore. Goes for the shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
It's Mauro Zylstra. Camboya. Romeny. Traore. Aim forwards. Haidara. Calvin Verdonk. Budna, gently done. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pomhay. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Romeny. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Just off target. Time for a change in personnel. And he's there to clear it. That's very neat. Camboya has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Defending of the desperate variety. It's Pelopessi. Ole Romeny. It's Romeny! Really well taken goal. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Aim forwards. Gone behind for a goal kick. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Hay. And here's the chance to counter. Kevin Dix. Clipped into space. And the keeper has it. Moved on forwards. Danger averted for now. So not long left in this now. So things getting still worse for the club amid this crisis of confidence. And he's managed to get free. The Professor. Hay stood his ground strongly. Haidara. And it's played forward. Idzes gets over and intercepts. And that is as far as they're going to go. Justin Hubner. Ricky Camboya. Calvin Verdonk. Justin Hubner. Ricky Camboya. Calvin Verdonk. 5 minutes left on the clock. Haidara. The most accurate pass. Kevin Dix. Risky Rideau. Kevin Dix. Romeny providing an outlet on that flank. Haidara. Going full tilt down the left. Haidara in acres of space out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rideau, forwards and with intent. Chance here to counter. Romeny. Cross goes in there. That's an excellent interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Well, what are your thoughts on today's...
Topical, rub it on and watch it go. Make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it.